we finished our modular, the Jazz Club. Here it is. Amazing build. Loved these, or love these. Love these builds. Trying to think of something clever to say. I couldn't think of anything. So, love these modulars. Brick together. Hey, thanks for joining. Looks like you're first. Glitchfire says hi, but I'm not sure if he's here. So thank you for joining the live stream. And the vote was put out there on the community page, on our Brick Therapy page, just to see what people thought, what the vote would be for in terms of what to build next. And so I wanted to see what the Brick Therapy community was going to vote for. And I listed 3 of the modulars: the Assembly Square, the Tudor Corner, the Boutique Hotel. 58 votes. 58 votes. Pretty cool. Of those 58 votes, 28% voted for the Boutique Hotel, 22% voted for the Tudor Corner, and that leaves quite a majority. 50% voted for the Assembly Square. So I kind of just Assembly Square got the even half, the even split right there. So there it is behind me. There is the Assembly Square, the next modular in the build lineup. We have one modular, which I built up a while ago, before live streaming was in existence on our channel, the Parisian restaurant. And then the Jazz Club came next. Just finished this yesterday in a live stream, and really just such a fun set. So many cool parts to it. 8 minifigures, 3 levels, lots of decorative elements, and probably one of the coolest parts was actually finishing up with the greenhouse here, the top level, the greenhouse, and the build to the walls and the roof, and just seeing how that construction comes together so that you can have this large side glass paneling look to it, and the ceiling get put together. So love these modulars, and I'll have to I'll probably do a review video. Actually, be better that way than to try and take all these levels apart and risk things falling apart. Although it wouldn't be edited, maybe it'd be more fun that way. You'd see maybe the set kind of break on me. I don't think it would, but we'll think about that one. Or maybe I'll just show it off one day and just see what happens and take it apart. So glad to have you guys here. We got Mac. Oh wow, Mac Builds Bricks is here. Brick Together is here. Met is here. Hello. Very cool. We've got Kathy also. Kathy, sorry, I just saw that. What's up, BrickTherapy23? And Max said to tell you hello. And you know what, Kathy? He said hello himself. Very cool. Thanks, guys. I'm assuming you guys are the ones who left the likes right away. Very cool. All you guys are building some pretty cool sets. Mac, it looked like you're building another UCS, the ATST, if I caught the thumbnail correctly. And Brick Together, maybe you're done already, but I know you started on the Goonie set. So cool. What a variety we got going on here amongst our Lego building community. So I've got the creator set here, and I'm kind of hesitant to open it just yet. So I will get to that. How about a warm-up build? Let's do this. A warm-up build first, meaning something a little bit smaller, just before I tackle that creator set. Let's try the Ayrton Senna. I bought this set on Amazon and assumed I was getting a new set because this usually goes for $80, I think. This goes for $80, and got this set for $48. It was like one of those sets you could find on Amazon. It's already discounted, I think, down to $67. And so this is the Ayrton Senna set. It's one of those larger Formula One builds, and it looks so cool. I've seen it built up a couple times at the Lego store and on display. And it comes with one minifigure. The box That's the only thing. It is a new set. I got it new, but I got it for about half the price. So the only thing I didn't get was the box. But I scanned the QR code on the instruction book, got the 20 points for that. And they basically, I guess to save on shipping or whatever, it was a, I thought it was just another toy store because it was shipped through Amazon Prime. But everything is sent this way. And it's got the, you know, the Bonafide Lego logo. So it's a Lego set, scanned it, got the 20 points from the QR code. So that's all legit. And all the bags are new. They just ship it without the box. So I'm not sure what the situation is here, but we got the sticker sheet here. So there's the driver, Ayrton Senna. I think he's a Brazilian race car driver. And the Shell, you can tell the Shell logo, so the sponsor, I guess, for the car. And so a sticker sheet. I wonder if most of this is for the display, the plate that the minifigure stands next to. So I figured why not do a warm-up build just because I wanted to see this set. I've been kind of pricing things out and finding certain sets on Amazon for a really good price, and this is definitely bigger than a Speed Champions set, and so it's really good size. I don't have the box art to show, but basically, you know, when you get everything put together, the instructions show you're gonna have the display for the minifig and the car. So, and it's also an icon set, so bigger than a Speed Champion set, but a Formula One race car nonetheless, just a larger scale size. So I figured this will be my warm-up build for now, and then we'll get into the big one here. This is, to me, this is like a modular set, you know, ×2. See, the box is pretty heavy. So this was on the Lego website for a few years, maybe longer than that. Kind of like, I guess, you know, some of those sets that have a long running, kind of like Diagon Alley was for Harry Potter, or around that time range, about 4 years, maybe 5 years. So this is still part of the Modular Build, but when Modular was creator, excuse me, so I hit the hiccups or something, and then it's at 10255 and 4,002 pieces. So about 1,300 pieces more, or 1,200 pieces more than the Jazz Club. And yeah, so it's kind of like, I don't know, 1.5 times more Lego here. You've got two maybe apartment building type structures, and then a store in the background. Looks like a florist shop in the middle, and maybe another, oh, it's a coffee shop, it looks like here on this side. You got a coffee shop logo, and then maybe a bakery or a pretzel stand here. So 3 vendors on the bottom, and then some cool living spaces upstairs. Cool little spire tower on one of them, and then there's a almost like a weather vane, but like a turkey or a chicken here near the top of the building. Got like cool kind of railing or canvassing or kind of like wainscoting on the outside. And then I don't know how well you can see that there's a lot of detail on the inside too, so it'll be fun to build up, and then you'll see it all disappear once it gets all covered up with the walls. But looks like we got another chef involved. Oh, maybe it's it is a bakery. It looks like a bakery. I want to say like a pretzel shop, but there's like a bakery going on here, and a coffee shop, and lots of cool diorama looking parts to it. This is going to be a good size set to build. This will take a while, so good vote by everyone. This was the majority vote for what to build next in terms of modulars. So just to warm up and get ready for that, as I kind of strategize and figure out table space, I'm going to put that over here for now, have that in the background. Ugh. It's kind of heavy when you pick it up while you're sitting down here. And we'll have our upscale fig guy. I gotta build him up at some point too. So fun sets to look at and show off. So yeah, I'll do the Crater set here, but I figure why not do a little warm up. This was the set I had been eyeing for a while. Found it on Amazon. It's like an $80 set, but I found it for basically, well, almost half, $48. And I used some points I had also to get a little bit more of a discount on Amazon. So yeah, I brought it down to about 40 bucks. So a very cool set. Let's see, this one I think has, oh, I don't know, the box, if I had the box it would say, I think it's about 800 piece set. And it just looked cool. So I'll start out with this and then we'll see how it goes. All right, so bag one, we'll have the Crater set in the background as inspiration. So hopefully you still find the live stream interesting, but you know what I'm gonna build next. I got the Crater on deck here, on warm up. So let's start with bag one of the Ayrton Senna set. Get the legacy of Ayrton Senna and his legendary car racing, I guess, skills from the design team. So a lot of these cool Lego instruction booklets give you some good backstory, and this must be a minifig of the driver himself with the trophy, of course. So how fun is that? Turkey A? Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, Assembly Square Mac. Yes, very nice to have. Very nice to have. Three Girls is back. Welcome, Three Girls. Let's open it up, says Kathy. All right. Well, Kathy, I'll start with the Ayrton Senna, then I'll get to the big box here. I just want to start on a couple things here. All right. So, and then we've got Kathy saying, how many points do you have? If you mean, well, I'm not sure. How many points do I have? Kathy, do you mean like insider points? Maybe that's what you mean. I'm not sure. Maybe it's insider points, but I will, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep that top secret, because that's, that could be something that, I don't know, should stay top secret, because I want to definitely say, I want to definitely keep that secret because I want to use my points, not that you can take them. We love Lego, says Turkey A. Let's go. So Ayrton Senna looks like a Minecraft guy, huh, Turkey A? Interesting. All right, Kathy. I don't know how many points I have, but I definitely have enough for another discount probably. Let me see if I can adjust a couple things here. So yeah, this will be a fun build. The Crater set, and with the assembly square being put together, I'm gonna have basically one, you know, city block for a Lego city, just with a Parisian restaurant there, and what else? This Parisian restaurant, the jazz club, and then these three structures that go into assembly square. And I might have to enlist my younger son to make a comeback and help me with that build. But for now, let's get this race car driver put together. And it's got the trophy and the headpiece in another bag. Let's see, this set has 5 numbered bags. Got the wheels. So interesting. I don't know if you guys have come across a vendor who sells, oh no, there are 6 numbered bags. A vendor who sells Lego, but the, I guess for whatever reason, how they get the discounted price, and it's shipped through Amazon Prime, so I wasn't worried about the vendor, since they have to be, what do you call it? They have to be probably proven to be a reputable vendor, which they had a high rating, so all that seemed good. And Ayrton's got a cool race helmet on. That yellow helmet's pretty sweet looking. And his trophy. Of course, he also comes with a hairpiece. Just a basic Lego guy hairpiece here. Nothing too special about that, other than, you know, gotta resemble the guy himself somewhat. So you get a helmet piece. Very cool helmet piece. Probably a valuable minifigure at some point. And there we go. Let me do that. Kathy asks, where is your plate at? Where's my plate at? I'm not sure what you mean, Kathy. B Bandits, psh, welcome. Got my mod here. This is perfect. B Bandits, welcome on this Monday live stream, which is kind of nice to have a holiday to follow up this Monday. So that's always nice. Thank you to all our veterans. I think we are privileged to live in a country where we honor our veterans. So thanks to the veterans here in our country. So we get this special day off. Let's see. B Bandits always saying what needs to be said. A new set is awesome. Yes, sir. B Bandits, just so you know, we'll get to the creator set here. But this is kind of my warm-up build right now. We're gonna work on the Ayrton Senna Formula One race car here. The thing that you put the Lego pieces in. Oh, it's empty because I haven't really. I'll put it right here, Kathy, if that kind of helps keep things normal. Actually, I'll put the larger plates in that so I can find. I've had a couple miscues, I guess you could say, with, oh, cool, you get a light blue brick separator or a teal one. Had a couple of times where I thought, especially on the Jazz Club, I was missing pieces. So I don't want to repeat that. So here we go, building up the Ayrton Senna Formula One. And can you not tell already it's going to be a race car build? This is like, right here is like the best of Lego. These are like the most basic pieces, you know, a 2x4 and then a 2x6 and the plates. Pieces that you would get as a kid and just start building until you figured out what it was really going to be. So this is going to be a pretty sweet looking build, I think. And I think when I saw this at the Lego store a few times, it must be a pretty popular set because they had it on display in the glass windows a few times, actually very recently. And I don't know if this set's retiring, but if it is, I'll let you know here in a minute if it's especially if you can get it at a discount price. I know there's a couple of you who like the Speed Champions line or Speed Champion series. If you can get this set at a discount, I think you'll love it because it's a larger scale car to build. And oh, this is the platform, the Champions platform right here that I'm building. So no race car build just yet. This is quite a lot of pieces that if you wanted to, you could part out for something else, maybe another structure, maybe even like a castle build, I'm thinking, to build up this platform for Ayrton Senna to stand on. And it's kind of cool. You put a plate onto a side hinge here. Oh, I haven't seen these pieces in a while. I think I came across these pieces a lot with the Lego City. I want to say like with anything that had like a roller coaster or track to it. These were part of it. Or maybe, yeah, I think it was something like that, so that it would go into a track. Oops, I skipped something. And this is almost like a ziggurat type temple for the guy to stand on. Oops, got an extra visor here. And looks like the first sticker. We got to put Ayrton Senna's stats here. That's a very cool looking platform build. Don't know if that's, you know, super interesting. But I do have the creator set behind me. Don't worry, I will get to it. New set is awesome. Yes, yes indeed, B Bandits. So thanks guys for joining me and building this set. This is set, let's see, the Ayrton Senna set. Oh my goodness, where is the set number? The Ayrton Senna set. Anyway, this is an icon set, a McLaren. This is going to be a McLaren build, a race car. So I haven't built too many of these, so I figured this will be a good fun side build real quick. Well, I say real quick, but we'll see. And you get to, you can decide if my sticker placements are worthy of note here. Sometimes I use the brick separator, but hopefully that looks pretty cool. You got a little display and description of Ayrton Senna himself. Man, I need like a flashlight. It says, no matter what your dream is, you have to dedicate to yourself. Yep, sorry. Let me start over. No matter what your dream is, you have to dedicate yourself entirely to it, says a race car champion. So that's pretty sweet. Odele, psh, hello, hi Brick Therapy. JBT is here. Psh, awesome. All right, we got the champion driver here. This is kind of fun for the first part of the build. You can see if the helmet stays on his hand here. I don't know if the hand actually grips the... Do it that way. Oops, that won't work. All right, so we got the driver here holding his trophy. That's a pretty fun display piece right there to go along with this race car build. And I didn't think I would when this set was built up in the Lego store. It's like obviously a large scale car. It's an ideas set, so definitely worthy to check out. But when I saw this set on display, must be a play. Oh, there it is. It's like, wait a second, I'm missing a piece. That's definitely one you should not overlook. But when I saw this on display, I thought this looks really cool. I don't know, there's some Lego sets that is totally outside the interest that I would usually have. Like, I don't look at the Speed Champions or any of those race cars. They've even done or they have been doing like a series of these collectible mini builds of race cars that I think is kind of fun, kind of around the lines of like a Matchbox car, something like that. Really small Lego builds. I think they come with maybe not a minifigure, but it looks like they come with basically as if you have a driver inside of a Formula One vehicle, and then just the helmet part is in there and it sticks out, so the driver is like well embedded in the car. So they have those now. Those are kind of like collectible builds. I've seen people looking for those at the Lego store. And it's interesting too, because the actual toy brand Matchbox, I think it's Matchbox or Hot Wheels, they are doing brick lines of brick build sets them also. So interesting. Lego has taken that idea and reversed it, so they're going to build, or Lego's going to release race car sets that you build out of Lego bricks to kind of compete with that. And it looks like it's working, because or at least the last few times I've seen those on display at the Lego store, people like them. They're small little sets, like little $4 or $5 little builds, and people can buy those and collect those and not spend a ton of money. So here we go with kind of going along that theme. Not one of those. This is one that kids probably wouldn't invest in. But yeah, I saw this at the Lego store a couple times over the last couple of years and thought that'd be a fun build. I don't want to spend $80 on it, but I'll take it for half price. And lo and behold, I found it. Odele says, Speed Champions has way too many stickers in my opinion. The new Mattel bricks is going to give them a run for their money with buildable cars. Odele, you say it better than I do. Yes, that's what it is, the buildable cars. But it's like, I wonder if the buildable cars that Mattel does release, are they like Lego bricks? Are the same, type of bricks, shape, and they could be compatible with Lego? That's my other question. John Bricks, psh, welcome. Great to have you here. Hey guys, we're 13 and 13. Love it. 13 likes, 13 in the live stream right now. JBT says, oh yeah, what Lego set are you going to build next? So JBT, I'm doing kind of an interim build, building this Ayrton Senna Formula One race car build. About 800 pieces. I don't have the box. I bought it at a discount, so I didn't get the box, but I have the set. And then the next big one is here. This was the vote. The votes for Assembly Square won. And so that's what we'll focus on next here. And right now, we'll get a start at least to this Ayrton Senna build. I was just so curious since I bought this and it came, you know, it came in a box like this. It just has someone's handwriting on it for the set. I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? Everything checked out at Amazon, so hopefully I got what I paid for. And looks like so far so good. A good sign was when I scanned the QR code on the instructions, I got the 20 points. So seems legit. And the cool part is you get 20 more insider points. So I definitely have enough insider points, Kathy, if you're still listening. I definitely have enough insider points for about another $50 or so off of a set. And I'll just stack them until I get there. Brick Together says, I didn't really care for Formula One cars. Yeah, that's the thing. This is, like I said, Brick Together, when I was in the Lego store, my son pointed this one out. And I just saw the display, the way it looked. The car was like a lot bigger scale than the Speed Champions ones. And it looked like a fun build. And so I thought, well, if that set ever becomes discounted, I might consider it. And then when I saw it on Amazon for basically half off through this seller, this Amazon vendor, I was like, I think I'll pick that one up. So here I am, building something that, well, I'll park in front of the all the modulars just for fun, just for kicks, just to see what see what it all looks like. It's an oversized car for sure. B Bandit says, Brick Therapy, I want a free $50 Lego.com gift card. Are you serious? And I got a great set, 738 piece set for $45 and 2 minifigs. B Bandits, how did you do that? Psh, good job. Was that like a drawing on the Lego.com website or some other drawing? Or a giveaway from another cool Lego YouTuber, or I don't know. And then you got a set that roughly sounds like the same piece count I have here, although this one only has the driver as the minifigure. So no fancy structure to be built up here, but I think a pretty fun build nonetheless. So we'll see what you guys think as I get more of it put together. So I know the creator set will be fun to open. That's going to be a whole lot of building going on. So for whatever it counts or means, I'm going to start with this one here and kind of see how the build seems, like how appealing it is. So far, I'm liking the build. And looks like I'm building kind of the undercarriage of the car here. So maybe a little bit of engine display here. You can see here if that looks like that or not, but it's always fun how they use the different color bricks to start putting together the interior of the build, so you can kind of tell it's not all one color. Odele says, I heard they're similar. I've seen them. I'm not sure about compatibility. They may have different sizes than Lego. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Mattel is coming out with its own version of build, and so so Lego said, you know what, touche, we can do that. We'll build. We'll release some race car builds and collectible ones at that. Your son is pointing out a set at the Lego store in Lego City. Probably. Are you looking at the thumbnail? Is that what you're talking about, Odele? That's fun. Chuckster's here. Chuckster's out. Hey, Chuckster. Oh, sorry. Let me see what you said up here. I can see that minifigure that I really wanted in the background. The big one, the big minifigure. Oh, yes, the upscale minifigure. This guy right here. Yes, that's it. I have to build him up also. Chuckster, stay tuned. I'm going to get to that one as well. And that will be a good complement to the upscale Santa, which will be fun. DNM. Psh, awesome. Haven't seen you in a while, DNM. Very cool. Never too old for Lego. Psh, JPT, have a good one. Psh, He's off. Kathy says, BrickTherapy23. Never Tool for Legos here. Awesome. Never Told for Lego says, okay, why do I get so many people in my chat with unreadable names? You and everyone else had the easiest names to follow. I don't know, but I'll take it. Brick Together says, are you going to make a video? Oh, to Odelay, are you going to make a video? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, as you guys can tell, the creator set won the vote. If you knew about that, I put a vote out there. What should be the next modular build? And so that'll be the next one. Actually, let me move over stuff because I don't know if it's in view very well. Let me put the Jazz Club. It'll block the box somewhat, but there's the Jazz Club. I'll kind of put that off. You can kind of see both. This was such a great build. This one's retiring this year, so if you guys see that, and I think Brick Together, you mentioned this set was on a serious discount. A serious discount, like, was it Target? Like 140? So, man, that is like at the point where, especially if now that I know, having built it up, like, oh, get another one. That's how cool it is. I won't, because the goal is to get a different modular each time. The next modular I would like to get is the Natural History Museum, which thankfully is not retiring yet. There's still a chance, I think, tomorrow's the last day, you can get the gift with purchase on lego.com. So if I were to get the Natural History Museum, you can get that Disney. Let me show you. You can get this gift with purchase as a free set to go with your purchase on lego.com. Seems like a pretty cool build. I don't know if you guys built this one. I'm assuming Brick Together, you got this set when you got the Goonies one. I think you doubled up on your GWPs that day you got the Goonies set. I think those were both out at the same time. So B Bandit says it was a free $50 gift card. I didn't spend my savings. Awesome. Oh yeah, B Bandits. Yeah, where did you get the gift card from? Anyway, that's pretty sweet. BrickTherapy23, I won $45 from Mac. Mac is the man. Awesome. Go Mac. Mac showing the Lego community all kinds of Lego gifting and love. That is so cool. I forgot he does a lot of cool features on his channel. Mac's got to have one of the most creative ways of doing a live stream. So it's so fun to see you guys coming back and letting me know. That's fun. That'd be fun to do a setup like his where he's got the full, he's got the automation thing going and greeting people and music and all kinds of extra features, which of course I'd have to get a tutorial from Mac. How do you put all that together, Mac? Show me, oh great one, how you get all that to work. Okay, so now let's see. I've got to connect. This is kind of cool, building the undercarriage of the Formula One car here. So you know, a bit of a detour from the what do you call it, the modular sets, but I will get to it. I just kind of want to enjoy the fact that this one got finished and it looks so good. I got to keep these things dust free as much as possible. Probably break out that little vacuum I got and have yet to use it. So I don't know about you guys, but man, Lego gets super dusty. So you got to, you know, like any chore, make sure you take care of it. Once it's on display out here, I should probably could do like a white glove test on bar door back here and see how dusty that set is. I know some people have those really cool display cases where they've got the glass doors, so the display cases, but they have like a glass door to kind of protect it. So Again, just more investment in one's Lego and display and everything. I'll figure it out somehow. B Bandit says, I got the Horizon set, BrickTherapy23, and I got the gift card from a YouTuber. Won it in a giveaway. Awesome. B Bandit's finding ways to get Lego and the Horizon set. Which one's the Horizon set? I gotta look these up. I can't remember all these sets now. The Lego Horizon set. Which one is that? Horizon Adventure. Oh, it's like a... What is that? It's like a theme... That looks super cool. Lego Horizon Adventures. Is that like a PlayStation side build? I don't even know, B Bandits. This is a new thing to me, man. So you might have to give more detail on that one. I don't know what that is exactly. So very cool. B Bandits coming away with some Lego gift cards and everything. Brick Together giving some good advice. 3 Girls says, thank you. Oh, yeah, 3 Girls, did you get your live stream to go? Or are you still getting it set up? And getting your channel? Tavaya's here. Tavaya says, I'm about to build. Very cool. Kathy says, I know which set I can get. Ooh, which set is that, Kathy? How fun. Brick Together saying hello to everyone. Oh, I thought you were talking to her. I'm getting a construction vehicle. Says Lihu, if I can say that. Lihu, welcome, Lihu. Getting a construction vehicle from your parents. Very cool. Odele says, yeah, I'm going to see if I like how those Ninjago games and TTS means. 3 Girls. Hey, Brick Together. Awesome. You guys are all talking. Love it. The Disney Magic set with 7 minifigs. That's the set that you're building, eh, Kathy? Okay, or you're going to get. Very cool. All right, so I'll continue with the Ayrton Senna and then try to chime in. B Bandits, are you still around? Still got my mod, I think. B Bandits is probably maybe listening in the background. And Never Troll for Lego. And I think DNM Bricks is around. So very cool. Just making sure I got everybody here. Yep, B Bandits is here. Awesome. So this is a fun build. 17 likes already. All right. I know you guys were very faithful in the voting, so I really appreciate that. So, whoops, I'm gonna make sure I put the right. Just noticed the hard part with these darker bricks. Said that a lot on the Jazz Club. Make sure you get the right ones. Don't mix them up with the builds. It's hard to tell the different boundary lines when the instructions are hard to see on the page. I need to bring with me a flashlight. I think I might have to do that when I start the assembly square build, because there are just so many little details here and I don't have the best lighting in this room, although it seems like it's bright enough, but I need like some serious flood lighting above me to tell what I'm doing here. And, you know, upgrade, dare I call it the studio, upgrade the studio setting I'm in here. And I do have one of those, you know, those headband flashlights, but then if I wear that, it's going to go right in towards you guys, so that won't be cool. So I'll have to work on that. B Bandit says, I want Lego to make a little nightmare set. I think that'd be so cool. Lee Huan says it's called Brick Science. 3 Girls says, yep, my live stream was approved. Awesome. I have a webcam, but I need to find something with a wider field of view for my computer desk, as that's also where I will build my Lego. Very cool, 3 Girls. Very cool. So everything's approved. Now, what to do next? I've been approved to go live, but I haven't made any content. I do have quite a backlog, but just need to find a webcam that will work for my computer desk. Very cool. 3 Girls, you don't need much, but again, it depends on what the equipment you have already. And B Bandits just subscribed. Look at that. You guys are awesome, supporting each other. So yeah, 3 Girls, I think Well, I guess it depends. Like, how are you watching the stream right now? Like, a phone will work just fine. But if you want to have like a like I'm using a vertical view here, but if you want to use a horizontal view, you can, like you're thinking, yeah, just use the camera on your computer. Unless your computer doesn't have a webcam, then yeah, then you'll have to invest in one. And then as far as like content, just I would say pick a set that you have in your backlog that you really are just super interested in. You know, the conversation part of talking about it and building it will flow naturally. And then, yeah, I think you'll just have a really successful experience with the build. So, yeah, once you get the camera, I think, and that's cool that you were approved to live stream. How fun is that? Just make it happen. Just go for it. And then we'll tune in and see your first live stream. How cool will that be? Gotta of course post it on your YouTube channel, like what basically what is gonna happen in terms of the time zone and when you want to live stream. And that'll be so cool. I'm trying to figure out did I put something wrong here? I don't know why. I need to backtrack just a little bit. That's what I did. Wow, I need to pay attention because I had the wrong piece on the bottom, and if I started burying all this underneath more Lego, that would have not worked very well. Okay, back on track. Part of the fun of live streaming like this, Three Girls, is you get to make mistakes in front of everybody, and then they can help you. Do you have better tips to have better Lego building? Lihu asks. Very cool. Well, there's a lot of people here can give you advice. Lihu, I think just depends on how you like to build. You could use the paper instructions or the PDF instructions. That'd be one thing. And then some people like to separate out their sets, kind of like when they empty the bag, you know, put certain pieces or separate the pieces after they empty the bag so nothing gets lost and maybe it's a little more organized. You could separate by color, like there's a lot of gray and black here, so you could separate it like this. And then you have everything kind of more organized. You can put the smallest pieces out. This is something that if you rebuild a set will definitely help you a lot more. So like when I've rebuilt one of my modulars, like a set like this size, not this one, but Ninjago City, when you take it apart again, obviously it's not all nicely packaged like when you build it new. So I basically take all the pieces and try to keep flat plates separate, and then kind of more medium-sized plates, and then medium-sized bricks, and really small pieces all kind of in different sections like this. So that's some advice I would give. Yes, awesome. Three Girls, you're getting all kinds of subscriptions. How fun is that? Thanks. I'm in Australia, so time zones are different, but would be streaming mostly at nighttime when the kids are in bed. It's 2 p.m. here, so likely 7 to 9 p.m. for a live stream. Very cool. So what time is it now? It's 8 p.m. over here, Three Girls. So what time is it now over there? Is it 3 p.m.? Although you guys are like, Australia's like 14 hours ahead of us. So I need to look up the time zone exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Brick Together says, never really got into those sets. They were during my dark ages of Lego. There's the term, the dark ages. Josh Bricks is in Australia also. B Bandit says, playing with cars on the floor. Don't you say that you wouldn't too. Awesome, B Bandits. Are they Formula One cars? Are they Matchbox? Now that we've been talking about Matchbox earlier, maybe they're Matchbox. So fun. Okay, let's see. I gotta reorient to where I'm at. So I got the kind of the cool look. This is, you can tell, going to be a pretty good sized car. Definitely not the usual Lego City size vehicle here. And got a series of smooth plates to put on and get the Ayrton Senna build going. I think what I'll do is I'll just build up kind of bag one here, and then we'll get into, this is like a double build day, guys, and then I'll get into the big dog here, the Creator. I just wanted to start this, kind of, you know, break the ice, or whatever you call it, break the ice, and then get into the Creator set. So if you're wondering, you came to the live stream later, or you're like, oh, he's not building the, whoops, he's not building the, oh my gosh, he's not building the Creator set. Don't worry, I'm about to. I am about to. Just got to even things out here. And totally messed up on something. So let me remove this. Again, this is good. This is good to have a warm-up build, because I'm I'm not placing these pieces in the right area, or just not putting them in correctly. So it's good I'm messing up now before I mess up the modular, which won't be fun to try and correct, especially as that thing gets taller and taller. So kind of working out the kinks right now. B Bandit says, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss a stream building the Lego Formula 1 car. Yes, love it. Thank you, B Bandits. Let me pin that. Although I'm going to update it to, you can update it to the, whoops, I must have pinned something already. I'm going to update it to the Creator set here in a minute. I will get to that also. So yeah, let me just finish this bag one, because I just wanted to see how this build kind of works out. Plus, to see if I got what I paid for, and it looks like I did, which is very cool. So I got this set at 50%, or I guess 40% off. I don't want to exaggerate too much, but it was $48 instead of $80. So I guess you could do the math there, or you guys can do the math for me. And some little Technic sections into this build also. That's a pretty good thumbprint for our template for a Formula 1 car for one minifigure. Here he is right here. Here's Ayrton Senna. I don't think anybody will mind if I put him on top of the Jazz Club. I'm figuring this guy likes his fair share of Jazz Club music, or jazz music, you know, to kind of wind down after a serious time on the racetrack. And kind of feels like building a Star Wars ship as well, with these long flat plates getting added together. So as I was building yesterday, to, you know, as a side thought or side discussion, what do you think of, if you guys are talking over different themes, that's fine. What do you guys think of as the Star Trek set as being a good investment piece? Brick Together's theory is that Ayrton Senna likes pizza instead. Could be, but you know, it is a jazz club, so I think in order to get the pizza, you gotta give some props to the jazz club first. That's what I'm saying. Three Girls says, I could use my phone, but with my husband working, there's a chance he'd call. Yeah, that would be a little bit of a challenge. But I think if you can, or just get an older phone, a used iPhone, that if you're just going to use it for the internet, then you don't need to worry about calls on that one. But yeah, whatever works. I think vertical streaming will serve you well, though, Three Girls, if you want to consider that. Never Too Old for Lego gave us advice on that when we started live streaming for our channel, and he's just given some really good pointers all along the way. So maybe just keep that in mind. But yeah, I guess use the equipment you got, though. So there's that point to make too. Use the equipment you have. So you don't want to try and spend a ton of money on your channel just yet, and you want to enjoy the creative aspect of starting your channel and talking about Lego, then awesome. Yeah, just use what you got, and then yeah, figure out the webcam though. The webcam, hopefully the video quality and the sound quality will be good too, because it seems like phones are are the best. You can get a lot of use without having all the high-end expensive equipment, at least, you know, until you build up your channel, and then I guess you can reinvest whatever you make from your channel in that. But interesting, building up this car. You got like engine pieces with horns to, I guess, serve as like maybe the pistons or the spark plugs. Not really sure where this is all shaping up to be. So here we go. Now we got like a V6 look. So we got 3 cylinders on each side. Is that a V6? All right, so only got, it's been a while since I did auto shop, but yeah, 3 cylinders on each side. Or maybe these are double cylinders, these little notches, so maybe it's like a V12. After all, this is a race car, for crying out loud. So, all right, putting on the, building up the engine looker. This is kind of cool to see how this build, just making sure I didn't miss anything, looks with all these creative sections in here to build the undercarriage of the Formula One car. So definitely not a modular, but just as fun build experience thus far. If you like building Lego, then you should just like building Lego in general. The one challenge I would have with enjoying building Lego might be Lego Friends, although when my daughter was younger, we got her a couple of the Lego Friends sets, and they were pretty fun. The structure ones, of course, were a lot of fun to build with her, so I can't entirely 100% say that. And they do have some cool builds, actually, the Lego Friend builds. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe just all Lego is super fun to build, to be honest. Maybe the Duplo sets, not so much, but yeah, this one's coming together quite well. Yeah, and don't plan on that. I agree. Brick Together is saying don't plan on that. 3 girls, get some good advice there. So, almost done with bag 1 here of the Ayrton Senna Formula One build. A little bit of a warm up to start the creator set. And I don't know how far I'll get with the creator set, but at least we can do part of the unboxing and just see what's going on in there and how much is waiting for me on the inside of the box, like in terms of how many bags. Is it worth guessing how many bags that will be? I'm gonna guess like there were 15 numbered bags in the Jazz Club, so maybe 30 in this one. And when I say 15 number bags in the Jazz Club, a couple of the numbers were doubled. There was like double numbers of, I don't know, 11 and 13 and 14 and 15. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, did I finish? I did. Wow, no way, that can't be. This is where you like build something complicated. You're like, did I skip? I shouldn't have these many extra pieces. Let me just backtrack a little bit here. I forgot to put this here. Okay, maybe that's it. And there's no, that one can't be good. Just a couple pieces. I'm not too sure if those should be extra. These should be extra. I don't think this should be though. One of these like cone-shaped pieces. There's only one of them. So I'm just making sure. If I don't put this in the build, that the car's not going to turn over, man. The engine's not going to work. But that was there wasn't many steps. Felt like a ton when I was adding in all those little Technic sections. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm glad this was a warm-up piece because I needed it. I needed to, like, I don't know, shake the cobwebs out or something. Because there are a couple of missteps here. Although I was trying to keep up with some of the chat. So maybe that's where I got distracted. Okay, looks like it's okay. All right, there's the first half. I don't know, does that look like an engine block yet? It kind of does. Almost look like maybe an undersea creature too, or like a skeleton or something. Interesting. Okay, so that's the beginning of this set, looking pretty cool. There's that guy. All right, now for creator unboxing time. We'll keep the brick separator out just for fun. Let me bookmark where I am with Ayrton Senna's set here. Bag 2. I guess not the exciting stuff anymore because now there's no more minifigures to this set. So let's just toss it, right? No, this is a fun build. I may do that, the rest of that offline, and just show you guys the final product. But that was fun to kind of warm up to. All right, we've got 20 likes. This is awesome. So let's do a little bit of unboxing and see how things go. Britton Bricks is here. Hey, Britton Bricks, thank you so much for all your comments lately. It's been so cool to read and get your comments on the channel. And here we go, Britton Bricks. Your vote was agreed to by the majority. So let me at least start with the unboxing of the creator set. 3 girls, thanks for joining the live stream. Give me a minute, and Kathy's about ready to join in on watching the creator set get open. Very cool, Kathy. I won't start building right away, but I may open the box at least and start checking to see how many bags I'm dealing with here. Brick Together says, the Lego community is better than money. Honestly, my wife and I have made real friends because of our channel, and it has been great for our mental health. Yes, this is why we call our channel Brick Therapy. Brick Together says it well. Although Brick Together, you dissed the jazz club. I think Ayrton Senna would love the jazz club, dude. Or maybe it's just the jazz music you don't like. But he went to the jazz club side first, so I think he's good with that. All right, let's get to the creator. Kathy's back. So, at some point, Lego shifted from icon sets, but not the modulars, but the label for these are now icons. So we're going back to old school, and we're calling this, or this is the creator line of modulars. So this is sets 10255. Actually have the box, so that helps. 4,002 pieces. Interesting piece count number there. They couldn't make it like, I don't know, 4,010 and give us another minifig just for fun. But here's the part that is, I don't think, do Lego sets do this anymore? This is bringing back our memory of older Lego boxes. You want to see what you're dealing with? They give you an itemization of all the pieces on the box itself. Like, this is what you're spending your money on. This is all the plastic you're gonna get. So there you go, these old creator boxes, and let's get to it. Let's open this up. Ages 16 and above. This is a 10th anniversary set, and I got this discounted on lego.com just before it retired, so that was pretty sweet. And here are the minifigures, kind of sideways view. We've got a chef. Ooh, an old photographer, or old school photographer, a couple of just regular civilians, a baby, a stroller, a dentist, a guy with a saxophone, so he could fit in the jazz club, waitress, and looks like a ballerina. Okay, so a good variety of minifigures there. Here we go. Let's unbox. Brick Together says, oh wow, I didn't know they did that on the older sets. It just, I don't know. When I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember seeing those, but that's gotta be so smooth. Like, that's gotta be, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago or more since I've seen that. I don't know, does the creator line still exist? I know there's creator 3 and 1, but does this still exist? I think the most famous one of the creator sets was the big old school looking roller coaster, like the old carnival roller coasters, the ones with the wood framing. But yeah, that was a creator set. Okay, we got a box with, of course, more boxes. We've got the instructions nicely packaged, so that's cool. And we've got the base plate. This is I wonder how this will even out with the connection part. I guess it'll be okay. I was thinking it's the sidewalks that are up higher at a higher level, but the base plates are the same. So a green base plate, as old Lego style goes, kind of a more earth tone. Got secondary box here, so this probably has the bigger number bags, so that's cool. I'll leave that unopened for now. And let's see, we've got a whole lot here. Wow, whoops. All right, put the box sideways. And let's see, we got a bag 6. All right, yeah, the number bags are doubled up here. So this is gonna be a lot more than just the actual count. 2 bag 5s. Oh man, 3 of the bag 6. All right, 4,000 pieces. So got more 4 bag 6s. Bag 4, bag 5, another bag 5. Okay, this is definitely an older set, man. We got a few of the same numbered bags going on here. there are a lot of. This is all bag 6, so that's definitely more than 1 bag. And bag 4 is tripled up. Oh my goodness. What are they? Maybe they just numbered everything like 10 bags, because there's like 5 bag 6s now. 6 bag 6s. And that's weird. Okay. So we got it. Where's bag 1? We got bag 4. That's all bag 4. Wow, that's all bag 4. This is all bag 5. I guess bag 1 is in the other box. I thought it would all be kind of split evenly here. That's all. This whole pile here is bag 5. And then all this is bag 6. This is crazy. All right. Uh-oh, did I glitch out? Is the video working, guys? Let me make sure. Maybe I just paused my... Did the video glitch out? Hopefully not. Oh, did it glitch out? Is it working now? Ah, that's annoying. Let's see. Let me just see. You could build them on a mill system and then you can level out the terrain. Okay, yeah. I was thinking that, but it looks like it'll be okay. Ivan Arroyo with the Death Star. Video is good, mate. Okay, thank you. Whew. I don't know. I was looking at my computer that's showing me it's working. Thank you, B-Bandits. But oh my gosh, these are all 3 bags, or 3 numbered bags. Bag 6 is like a whole pile right here. That's just bag 6. This is bag 5. This is bag 4. Okay, so basically I'm coming across the old style of Lego and how things were numbered. So I'm assuming the overall number is not that high, but when you get to the, which is weird, 4, 5, and 6 are in here by themselves, and then I have another box here. So let me put these back. Well, actually, I'll organize these in some way. Uh-oh. Looks like one of the bags ripped open, so I'll put this piece here. This part's not necessarily the most relaxing. Trying to make sense of it all. All right, let me find bag 1. How interesting. You get to watch me figure out how many bags are in a box. But if you like Lego, you know this is fun. All right, so here's the box within a box. Now we'll see what's going on here. There better be a bag 1 in here. And interesting. I don't know if this is supposed to signify anything, but AJ is on the box. Is that the designer's initials? Oh boy. Got another plate, so this is definitely wider build than I thought. Okay, here's bag 3. There's bag 2. I don't really understand the system behind how they put the numbers in the box, but there's bag 1. All right, there's bag 2, 3. Oh, that is funny. So there's only 6 numbered bags. That doesn't mean there's only 6 bags. There's quite a lot of bags. They just didn't want to number them higher than number 6. I don't know what the reasoning is behind that, but there's probably 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30 bags total. They just numbered everything 1 through 6 though. Interesting. All right, so there's quite a few number 2 bags, and number 1's actually maybe only got a couple here. So let me I don't know. Let me put the 4, 5, and 6 away, and I'll get to those. Put these back in the box. If I had this space permanently set up, I would just leave them out all in a nice row, but I'll just do it this way. Okay, so then there you go. So bag 1 through 6 only, but each number has about 4 bags or 5 bags to go with it. All right, 3. It's kind of confusing, so I don't remember how the instructions work for these, so we'll see how this goes. And you know what? If it was old school Lego, like back in the 80s, I don't remember the bags even being numbered. So this might be just kind of like a time capsule. How did the older sets get organized? This is all, whoops, that's bag 3. This is all bag 2. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bag 2s. All right. So bag 2 and 1, 2, and 3 in the white box. Bag 4, 5, and 6 in the main creator box. Put this guy back up so you can see what is going on here. All right, get the guy back. There we go. There's the assembly square. Here are the plates. And I think this set might predate the QR codes to get the 20 points. I could be wrong though. Hey, John Powell. John Powell, I stack my bags back in the box in the reverse order to make it easier when building. That way the next bag is on top. Yes, I like that, John Powell. I think I'll do that after the live stream. I'll reorganize it and get it all set up. And let me see with the instruction booklet what we're dealing with here. So only 6 numbered bags, but there's no like taped side to this or tearaway. It's just all glued. Interesting. Okay. So does this one have a, yeah, no 20 bonus points. This set's too old, but I got this at like, I think at least $100 off the price. I think it was a $300 set and I got it for $200. So that's better than 20 points. Okay, that was all. That was all that was in here. Was there no, I don't feel any sticker sheets, so that's good. I like that. And here we go. Oh, there we go. This is the bag 1 through 6 are very much involved. So yeah, instead of a bunch of numbered bags, you get a series per number. So that's what it all look like when it comes together. Very cool. Can't say I mind that, so that helps. And first things first, the easiest part of the build right here. Put the plates next to each other. I can do that. I can do that. There we go. There's our floor plan all set up. I guess it depends on, yep, I got it set up the right way. And then bag 1, it begins. All right, let's at least get the the base going here. So I did like a warm-up build. If you just joined, I was building the Ayrton Senna build for a little bit, which is this guy. He comes with a very cool race car. So I put him together, worked out some of the kinks of organization and making mistakes on that one. If my desk was big enough, I would empty all the bags on the desk, as I love the hunt for parts. Oh, Britain Bricks. Yes, that would be basically how old Lego was built, I think. I think when I got the yellow Lego castle as a kid, I don't remember any number bags whatsoever. Although it wasn't 1,000 pieces or so. It might have been close to 1,000 pieces, but definitely not 4,000. So yeah, that would take a little while. But then you get the fun way of organizing your own way, which was what I was showing earlier, how to separate pieces by color and size and all that. JBT is back. Let's go. Too many Lego pieces, I'd go nuts, says Chris Vick. I would stress out and pull my hair out. That's kind of fun too, Britain Brick says. Oh no, he's laughing at that. Good job on getting those plates together. I know, right? That's a master builder right there. Like that, guys. Whoops. Okay, next step. You can't see it very well, but it's just a bunch of smooth gray plates. And I think they're in this one. Did they give me a minifigure in bag one to, you know, sweeten the deal? I don't think they do, because usually they show that first. Are you serious? No minifigure to start out with. Just a bunch of... They really want you to earn it on this one. Yes, this is all just the ground design. All the cool tile design. It looks pretty sweet though, but man, you know how when I built, if you guys were with me on the live stream when I did the Dagobah, the Star Wars Dagobah diorama, that was feeling like I was making a Tetris design for the longest. This set, I think, does that way more. So, let's see what happens. Oh, you know what? And there's more, whoops, there's more bags within a bag. So, this is going to be, I feel like this is going to be a very long series of live streams, guys. But that's okay. Maybe some of it I will master builder hype. Let's go, right? Master builder hype. Let me pour these out like a master builder. Everything in its place. That was pretty smooth. All right, so along the ground, this is kind of cool. They're all the same smooth plate. I've got two brick separators, two different colors, you know, because this is bringing in the big guns to build up this set. And I said I love modulars after building the Jazz Club. Well, will I still love modulars after starting out this series of floor plates, ground plates? Actually, you know what? I kind of like it already, because this, I think this will be like the sidewalk side, which I love it when these smooth plates come together. So, all right, I hear that snap. That was pretty nice. So, no worries, JBT. Enjoy while you can. You might need to phone a friend to help you. Oh, I know, Chris Vick. If only you guys could like materialize through the live stream, that would be sweet. Hey, thanks for the 23 likes. If you haven't liked the live stream and you like Lego and you like talking Lego, building Lego, seeing Lego get built, or just asking general questions about Lego, you've come to the right channel. Leave a like and subscribe and join me in this very cool build. Now I've got some serious Tetris building to begin here. All right. Actually, what this means is, unfortunately, I got to open more of these smaller bags now. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. This is where I need the flashlight. There are so many of these dark gray plates to put here. I mean, I can tell pretty much what I have to do, but I just don't want to open. I don't want to open. I know Britain Brick said he wouldn't mind doing this. I just don't want to open all these bags and have all these pieces scattered all over the place. But I guess I got no choice. You gotta make order out of chaos somehow. So I'm gonna have to, actually what I'll do, I think I'll get like a dinner tray and put all these on a dinner tray. That way I can just pick up and go as I need, since my son will need this table later to do homework on. So I will, I'll have to organize this better. Usually over the last series of live streams, I just build and leave it on the table here, but this is, there you can see that. Can you see the mess right here? This is not, and I don't want to lose anything either. So if I have to stop mid-build, I can. Okay. Britton Brick says, my bad, late 90s Royal. JBT, all right, JDP, you have a good night, man. That's when Lego sets started going insane, says Britton Bricks. Laters, JBT, yes, JBT, thanks for being in here, man. Coming in on the live stream and then checking in and actually checking in twice. Oh, Lego, why did you do this to me? Now, I thought I had opened all the bags I needed, but no. You build a few pieces in, and now I got to open another one to get the oh yeah, I think it's that one. It's the shiny. It is the shiny grilled plate. Oh, this is Britton Bricks. This is looking like what you described, and this is only bag one. Oh my goodness. All right, I don't need that one yet. I'm gonna have to use more than a plate. So this is what required me to open the entire bag. But the cool part is seeing that this is a 1.5 times bigger modular than the Jazz Club. And I don't know if you guys have a technique for just putting on the base plates part, the floor part, but oh, I gotta be careful on the count here too. This is kind of like old school. Like, I gotta count how many of these I put across before I put in the next grill plate. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is a joke, right? Because all this, anyway, I gotta put in 7 of these across. I don't want to say that combo that all the kids are into right now, but 7 of these across, and then put in another grill plate. What is that, man? As get this build put here. Britton Brick says, laters JBT, that's a glorious mess. Yes, it is. It is. Brick together. Okay, so basically, as long as I have been building Lego, I thought you said it was recently. I don't know if you're talking to me, Brick together, but definitely I've had Lego for a while. I did have the dark ages though, as you talked about. The dark ages where, you know, you go from childhood and then you get back into Lego. I got back into Lego with my kids when they were building, and then helped my son build a small set, and then that just like re-sparked the interest. And I bought a Marvel ship set, which I thought was really cool, with a Space Iron Man, and then built another set with him, a fire truck. And then I was like, I need to try out one of these big sets, and I went all in and got Ninjago City, and that was, I think that's what really got me crazy about Lego. It's just building a huge set. I didn't really follow Lego to realize how many varieties of structures and these modular sets were. I'm like, how fun, you know, basic brick building could be, to where you know, these are so well designed and so much detail, and obviously tons of different bricks, as you can see on display here, that you really appreciate. You really appreciate the hobby, the activity, the time that goes into just making it look cool. Oh, are you kidding me? All right. All of bag one is now open, and it's a royal mess here on the table. There we go. All of bag one, because I needed more of these smaller pieces, and I would figure there's a rhyme and reason to the way they bag them, but it's just, no, build some more and then open everything. Like a kid on Christmas time, just open everything, make a big mess. Open it all at once. But the cool part is I'll have this whole thing that goes across the plates all done. Well, for now, because then you turn the page and you realize there's a whole lot more going on here. But yeah, coming out of the dark ages was pretty fun. Because then you find, like you guys probably have, you found these other Lego YouTube channels that also talk about Lego, and there is a lot of folks that really love this stuff. Lord of the Frenzied Flame is here. Psh! Welcome, welcome. I'm debating on getting the new Batman versus Superman Batmobile. I have not seen that. That sounds like a pretty fun set. Britton Brick says, it was only 30 odd years ago. I'm trying to make us feel too old. Oh, okay. You guys are all reminiscing here. Brick Together says, royal mess. Oh, is that what I said? It should have been. It was unintended, I guess. Because it is a mess. But if this is referring to you, Brick Together, don't you think this is the mess that you'd identify with the most? I mean, look at this. It's Lego all over the table. So it's a total royal mess. Let's see. Amy says, my birthday is in 3 days. Do you have any Legos that are under $150 that I should ask for? Oh, that's fun, Amy. I guess start by what theme of Lego do you like the most? Because there are lots. $150 price limit is pretty good. You got a lot of potential there. So with under $150, you can build up you can get a lot of decent sets. If it was me picking something around that price threshold, I'd probably look at the Lego 3-in-1 Castle, just because I like old school Lego, and that one we got over the summer and built it up. And that new Creator 3-in-1 Creator Castle was awesome. If you just like Lego for the way it's kind of normally displayed and imitating like what little kids like in terms of real life situations or smaller builds, Lego City, can't go wrong with that. Or if you like kind of more of the the adult welcome line, Lego Architecture, there's a lot of good sets there. All right, so that's what I'm thinking here. Bryn Brick says, not sure he knew he made a pun or joke. I didn't, but I like that you asked that, and so I went back and I claimed it as a fun pun and joke. So there you go, Brick Together. John Powell says, I used to use a tray for my pieces, but now I just organize them on the table. Yeah, I know. That's what I would do for this, John Powell, except my son also uses this table, so I have to reorganize everything. In fact, this is fun. He would love this piece right here all by itself, because his first series of Lego was the Nexo Knights. So anything with a shield like that, anything on a shield would like that would be so much his wheelhouse. Britton Brick says you can also get some decent Technic sets. Oh, for sure. There are so many themes. I would say, Amy, just go on the Lego website, and they have what do you call it? They have like a price range of sets where you can, I think it's like from 0 to 25, and then 25 to 75, and 75 to 100, and then above 100. So they have like different price ranges. You can kind of see what all the sets are in those different price ranges. But sounds like you got a pretty generous amount to work with there. So you should be able to find a lot. And then, just decide what theme would you enjoy the most for that generous gift, because that's, whoops, that's pretty cool. $150. Oh wait, do this, good. Just making sure. Aha. Almost lost track of what I was building. Okay, I'm going to finish this page and I will stop here because my voice is getting tired and I still need to do my other form of therapy, which is go for a run. So do both of these, or do this part, and then there's not much to show off. I guess you guys can see it here, right? You can see it on the table. This is the floor design, or the beginning of it anyway. I do think this, well, obviously it's going to look cool. I mean, you can see the picture here, but just this, whoa, just this basic part. Oh, no, it's too heavy. But the sidewalk view of the assembly square is looking pretty sweet already. And then what I'll do off camera is organize these pieces so that tomorrow, or when I live stream again, I can get everything pretty easily, or hopefully. That's the intent. Now I gotta find the right color pieces and get everything built up. In fact, I might come back to this set a little bit later tonight and build some more. Do a late night brick therapy build just because, and kind of save more of the interesting parts for the live stream. Although it is fun to kind of share this time with you guys. It's been so cool to have you guys on this live stream. So many have stayed with me for the duration, which is awesome. 26 likes. I kind of feel like I was off to a strong start when I saw Mac and Kathy and Brick Together all sign in at the same time. That was pretty sweet. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good live stream. I got a cool group of Lego community already here to join in. The Christmas tree. Oh, the Christmas tree set. That would be good to put up. I do have a Christmas tree build. I know you guys are talking about something. I need to go out and open the barrier to the collage back in a bit if you're still here. No worries, Brit Bricks. John Powell says, it looks even better in person than it does in pictures. I think, yes, I agree already, John Powell. And of course, you have, or do you have all the modulars, John Powell? I want to say you have the majority, but maybe you have all of them. But yeah, this is kind of like with the Jazz Club, or it is like with the Jazz Club. When I started getting that thing put together, you appreciate it so much more in person. In fact, you appreciate it even if you see the set in person, like at the Lego store, or at a Bricks and Minifig store, wherever you might see these sets built up. There's nothing that compares to building your own set, obviously. But then when you see like the set that's been in the box art and then shown on Lego for a while and everything, and then you own the set and you're building it and it's yours, this is pretty, you can't put a price on that, man. This is so much fun for being a Lego collector and be able to do these kinds of builds that you get to appreciate and have right in front of you. Right in front of you, and you're the one putting it together. I don't know. How do you describe it? It's just too fun. Brick Together. Oh no. John Powell says the assembly square. Yes, the assembly square is what I thought you were referring to. So that's cool. And Mr. Carr, welcome. Mr. Carr, and it's Master. I'm from the U.S. Brick Together says I realized that after I asked. Brick Together. Oh, going back to the pun, perhaps. I've got 12, but not all. Okay. Do you have maybe the original ones? What would be the one, I know you guys told me, what was the original modular? See, the lighting is so hard here. Now I can't tell if this is dark blue or black. I think this is black. I think I gotta take this one off. Because these are like a dark blue plate. This one. But yeah, what was it? Was it the Cinema? I think it was like the Cinema, the old Cinema Build. Something like that. I think it actually had kind of the same color bricks as the Jazz Club, like this maroon color here. So I think it was the Cinema House, something like that. All right. These floors, a lot of detail here. And, oh no, it's a corner piece. So there we go. I think this is kind of like the Disney Castle, this pattern design. Anyway, it looks familiar. A friend has the Disney Castle. But yeah, there we go. We got our Tetris build going. And actually there with this floor design here, it's not looking like very Tetris-y now. It actually looks like a pretty decent build along the way here. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna sign off for now, kind of get this all organized, clean up my royal mess, brick together, just for you, and get things set up and ready to go for the next live stream. Thanks for joining me for the duration. We started out with one set, the McLaren, and went to, as promised, what everyone voted for, the Creator. So everyone have a great evening, and I think the timing is right. Everyone's heading off. All right, guys, have a good one. Thank you.